Brother Harrison, look for the bare necessities. The simple bare necessities. Forget about your worries and your strife. I mean, the bare necessities. Old Mother Nature's recipes that bring the bare necessities of life. What are those bare necessities? Why?
Yes.
British imperialism, of course.
And now, unfortunately, I have to tell you that the version of the Jungle Book that we'll be watching today is not the Disney version. It will be the 1942 live-action version. So there will be no singing, sadly.
I think you meant to say fortunately. Yeah, so this, I want to say, is the first time this got filmed, right? We didn't intro the show. Monster Movie Mondays, of course.
Yep, this is Monster Movie Mondays.
Your heroes, as usual, are brother Draco Pendragon and myself, the world-renowned historian. So I think that this was the first time this was filmed.
Mm-hmm. I think you're correct in that.
Probably most people are most familiar with the animated version, with Baloo and, the singing tigers and whatnot. And then, of course, there's that horrible, mid-2010s trend of, remaking animated stuff, but in, horrible Uncanny Valley CGI. They did The Lion King that way, where it's got, a weird face. And
now, I still haven't seen the quote-unquote live-action remake of The Lion King, come to think of it.
I actively averted it, because it looks terrible.
Well, I saw the remake of, the live-action remake of the Disney Jungle Book, and I think they did a right job.
Did they? Okay. Huh.
Yeah.
Well, do you have anything by way of intro before we get started with this one? Because I know very little about it, other than that it was made by the same production company as Thief of Baghdad.
Which was a great movie, by the way.
Yes, indeed. Yeah.
And also has the same actor, Sabu, I believe his name is?
Sabu, yes. One-name celebrity from the 40s.
Mm-hmm.
Prince and Madonna, eat your hearts out. But
yeah, this is based off of Rudyard Kipling's The Jungle Book. And I do believe that Rudyard Kipling was actually born in India. I could be mistaken, though.
I think that's true, yeah. How has this story not been canceled yet? How has the cancel mob not come for...
Quiet. They don't know about this yet.
Yeah.
We're gonna keep that alive.
Yeah, they're gonna notice it now, and it'll be trending tomorrow on Twitter. But
Twitter.
Yeah.
Let's not start on that rant.
Yeah.
Otherwise, this will be a monster movie.
Yeah, that's a fact. Well, that's actually Big Ben, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Cool logo.
Actually, you know what? Big Ben is actually the name of the bell. The tower is named something else, I believe.
You're right.
And only one Indian name. So far. But it was the 1940s.
Yeah. Going to see some copious brownface, I suspect.
Yeah, we will grit our teeth and bear it because, again, it is best not to put 21st century standards on early 20th century.
Yeah. Actually, that means they should destroy all copies and forget it ever existed.
Yeah, no, thank you. Last time we did that, we ended up with World War II.
Yes.
Let's not start World War III, people.
Well, we're working on it.
We've got a good 75-year world peace streak. Let's keep it that way.
Right.
Yeah. Corda. Interesting last name.
Yeah, it was. Brothers, right? It was two brothers that ran the production company.
Yeah. I'm wondering where that name would originate from. Like my last name MacArthur is Scotch-Irish.
I want to say Central Asia. I think I read they were Turkish or something like that.
Ah, okay.
Beautiful old man. What a lovely head.
India is filled with old men, Ma'am Sahib.
But not like the one in the yellow turban. He's like a head of John the Baptist.
Ma'am Sahib refers to the storyteller.
Did she say he's John the Baptist?
She said that he reminds her of John the Baptist.
It is but a truce they keep with man. But I, who have seen their tusk stained red with blood. I could tell you a tale of this island. For a few coppers. For a bowl of rice. What would you do with my image, Mem Sahib?
I would keep it for a memory of India.
Verily, you would have all India in your picture. Hey, you would have the Book of the Jungle to read in my eyes.
I think I'm going to start saying verily in regular conversation.
Yeah.
It's a good word.
Is that guy leaning on a gun bus, or
Hearing
is that a crutch? I
Hope
can't
so.
tell.
silence so vast, the ear can hear it.
Just leaning on a Kalishnikov for some reason.
I don't think this was around during Kalishnikov.
Oh,
I
you're
think
probably
it was made
right.
before Kalashnikov.
Great
Kalashnikovs were made in 1947. This was made in 1942.
Your gun knowledge will best mine every time.
Yes.
The wind moves restless.
Now I love the sets in this movie.
The sets and the soundtrack already, I'm loving. Yeah.
Eaters of stars in a world of torn flesh.
Imagine watching this in 1940 and like 5 years before they were doing like black and whites, you know?
Eyes
And 10 years before that, Silence.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
hear the leopard leaving his lair.
Seek a deer.
For the leopard lives by the law of claw and horn and fang. He will kill for hunger and eat thereof, but he will
Are there
never
deer in India?
sing,
Yeah, there are.
which all
I know that.
I believe they're called Sika deer. And they also have a have this one species of antelope. The males are all black. Black bucks, I think they call them.
That's awesome.
Yeah. They look a bit like a Thompson gazelle with like just the long, slender horns.
Right.
But that's a good shot right there.
That's incredible. Yeah.
Now, I honestly have to wonder, did they build this whole jungle, or did they find a stretch of forest somewhere that looked kind of like a jungle and then just added stuff?
This sure feels like soundstagey to me. Like, in a good way. I mean, but...
Yeah.
These are lords of the jungle. The tribe of Harvey, the silent ones. They go their way, eaters of grass in a world of carnage.
Is there something like slightly Richard Attenborough about this?
Kind of.
It's like a nature documentary, like tour of the jungle. Like,
Yeah. I've always wanted to ride an elephant. I've never had a chance.
oh man,
I've ridden a camel before, but I've never ridden an elephant.
nice. Where did you ride a camel?
They stick to their
I rode it at the Royal Ontario Fair,
hunting calls and
Winter
tribes.
Fair.
Awesome.
Royal Winter Fair, it's called.
Free companions of the woods, they may fight
No.
and quarrel among themselves until the strongest of them wins the leadership of the pack.
Oh, the first line. Okay, that's a backdrop right there.
Yeah, yeah. Matte painting for sure.
Jungle folks say the wisest among them is the tribe
The
of Blue.
bare necessities, the simple bare necessities. Da, 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 da.
He is a
Is that Baloo?
jungle,
Like,
I think that is.
that's
I think,
yet there is one who knows
so happy. Baloo makes an appearance.
the barrel-bodied mugger, the crocodile. With his chin in the shallows and lust in his cold
Are there bears in India?
hoping
yep,
to drag
there's
down
a
Really?
couple bears in India, I believe. Yeah, there's the Eurasian brown bear. There's
Wow.
the sun bear. It's a black bear with like a white crest on its chest that looks like the sun, and also the sloth bear.
And in the legends of the jungle, there is a black prince, shrewdest of the lords of claw, horn, and fang, as bold as a buffalo, as reckless as a wounded elephant, with a voice as soft as wild honey dripping from a tree, unbridled, unmastered, unafraid. Bagheera, the Black Panther.
Aw, it's adorable.
Now, behold
Yeah.
the villain of my tale.
Shere Khan.
Nice.
Killer, the man-eater, the assassin who first brought murder to the jungle clans. Shere Khan,
Are you too young to have watched Tailspin as a kid?
I vaguely remember Tailspin,
Said that in
but I didn't see enough episodes of it. It's on my Disney Plus to watch list.
Nice. Oh, it is on
So many
Disney.
things.
It is on
It
Disney
is.
Plus. Oh, that's
I
fantastic.
believe so.
Yeah, I will be watching that later today. In fact, love Tailspin. But they turn Shere Khan into like an evil like Elon Musk businessman type. It's pretty dope.
Must have his dish lickers, his bullies for attendants. Kabaki the jackal. And the hyena.
Strongest bite force in the animal kingdom, right there.
The murderous master.
That's right. I think I did know that.
Yeah, apparently they eat the teeth of their victims as well.
That's awesome.
Tell you
Leave no
also
trace.
the rock snake, Ka,
Just a bloody stain on the ground.
Yeah.
the oracle who taught Mother Eve's speech menu.
There was some clip I saw of a hyena and the noise it makes, and it was just so funny. It was just like ah!
Yeah.
The struggle between village and jungle.
Oh no, that's a miniature set, I believe.
Yeah.
Under the mantle of wild creepers.
It's a very well made one, I must say.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I think that is a mini.
In the pages of time,
That's definitely a miniature.
Yeah.
where 1,000 war chariots proclaimed the might of a great king before whom all men bowed their heads. Nothing remains but a trellis for wild figs to sun upon.
I wonder if they were. They must have been inspired by that one temple. I can't remember if it's in India or Indonesia, but it's like overrun by the jungle.
In this battle.
Yeah, I was thinking like the Khmer culture of Cambodia. That was kind of the vibe I got. Yeah.
The Bandalogs, the outcasts.
Unfortunately, there is no King. Was it King Philip in this version? There's no.
No, King Louis.
So-
King Louis.
No King Louis. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was French name.
It was.
He is leaning on a musket.
Was
That's awesome.
Drill, mighty hunter. It was a long time ago, very far away, on a summer's evening in the Seonee Hills.
Again, some palaver. It's Baldeo, Master.
That fool would make speeches the whole day. Come, Durga. Let's listen to him.
Authentic local Indians.
Cannot build your houses just anywhere. We have to plan out our village. Someday there will be a mighty city here. A mighty city with.
I think all the extras are actual Indians, and all the main characters are just brown faced.
I'm sure that's correct. Yeah.
And the barber shop will face the temple.
Again, Charlton Heston playing a Mexican in Touch of Evil.
Anyway, outside your mighty city.
I've never seen Touch of Evil.
It's great. It's really great. Orson Welles.
Come, grandfather. Did you hear that? We'll have a marketplace, a temple, a mighty city. We'll have all that if we can beat the jungle. Have you in your 100 years seen man win a war with nature? Sit here, grandfather. There, Natu.
Uh-oh.
Oh man, the story is straight up Conan. Like Shere Khan's gonna kill him and kill his parents, and he grows up to fight Shere Khan.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
How? Okay, seriously, how did he get out of his cradle and nobody noticed? You think like you're in the middle of a jungle with tigers and bears, and like, shouldn't someone be watching the kids?
He's just like bawling, stumbling through the forest.
Oh, don't worry, Mitsu. The child couldn't go far. I'll look for him right away. Durga, you search in there. Natu!
Wait, is his name literally Durka?
Natu, I think his name is.
I thought I heard the name Durka in there. Just reminded me of Team America World Police. They all
seen that one.
Durka, 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 Durka.
You know, I can't remember the name of the location, but this is one region in India that has like 500 tiger attacks a year or something like that.
Really?
Yeah, like these tigers actively hunt people.
God damn.
Apparently, it has something to do with like the monsoon season and the number of people it kills a year. And people think that the tigers have eaten up the dead bodies, and they've gotten used to the taste of human meat.
God damn.
And let's be honest, if we would not last very long in the jungle.
No,
We
no,
can't
no,
smell
no.
like that
No.
animal. We're definitely not fast enough. We can't see that well in the dark.
Right.
All men, bring your spears.
Man, that's the thing that strikes me about India, too, is it's like Africa in that, like, a Western person's kind of like, oh, yeah, India. Yeah. Like, you have an idea in your head of what India is, where, like, Southern India, nothing at all like Northern India. Like, just, like, bewildering, like, complexity, you know?
Yeah.
Not too.
Poor little Natu. And that poor mother.
Poor mother. Isn't every woman going to have a wolf nurse her baby for her?
Do you believe that, Subadar?
Oh, yes, Mamsie. And His Excellency, your father, has many records of wolf children from the Indian hills. It is true.
True. In the beginning, was it not written that the she-wolves loved the children of man? Were not the wolves the foster parents of many a child in India?
Romulus and Remus.
Little, naked and bold.
Right.
Man's cub entered the wolf's cave.
Oh, so cute.
Go.
He felt just as much at home with the cubs as at his mother's side.
Now, I don't think those are actually wolf cubs. I think those are just puppies.
Yeah, yeah. When I was a kid, one of my good friends had a dog that just straight up looked like a wolf. You know, I don't know
Husky?
what. Probably, yeah. I think that's the breed, actually. Yeah.
I remember when my best friend got a golden retriever puppy, and he was the cutest little thing.
Yeah.
And the thing, that was like only how many months ago? Like almost a year.
Oh,
And
nice.
And the
Yeah.
puppy has grown like at least 5 times as big.
Yeah, so it's full sized, but it's still a puppy in its brain, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
That thing will pull you over if you're not
Yeah.
careful.
Raksha, the mother wolf, knew that Sher Khan is prowling outside with a little man cub.
You know, I've only ever heard wolves howl for real once in my life. The most terrifying experience I've ever had.
I can imagine.
He grew up with
I think there's certainly a lot more prevalent in Canada than they are here anymore.
Oh yeah, definitely. Well, there are no wolves down here in southern Canada.
Right.
But I was up in northern Ontario, just south of Sudbury. For those viewers who know where Sudbury is, you know where I'm talking about. And it was the middle of the night. It was in the middle of Killarney Provincial Park, and I heard there was
12 years had passed.
like 20 people in our group, and there was another group like 200-300 yards down the lake, drunk and
Rowdy?
They were howling. Yeah, they were howling, and then the wolves answered them.
Oh, God.
And then, yeah, like, oh, you idiots.
Bedtime.
And, yeah, actually, it was the middle of the night, too.
Oh, God.
And then, yeah. And then, like, we heard the howling across the lake, and okay, that's fine. And then we heard them coming from behind us in the forest. Like, we're surrounded.
Are there many attacks? Like do wolves actually like?
Rarely.
Yeah, I figured it was probably
does
pretty.
happen, but we don't really hear it down here.
Right, right.
We had a big fire, big group. I don't think anything would have. I don't think only a very rabid or starving wolf would try to attack us.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Scareder of you than you are of it.
Well, when I first heard the howling coming from behind me, I very nearly wet my pants. It's like, I mean, it was cool and all, but
Right. Weird to think that India was not even independent when this was made.
it got its independence in 1947, correct?
I think so. That sounds right to me.
Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Gandhi.
Yeah, right.
Although I have heard, and I could be talking out of my rear end here, but I have heard that there are a number of Indians want the British to come back.
Interesting.
I know.
I haven't heard that, but yeah. I know Gandhi was kind of a perv.
Yeah, didn't he sleep with two nieces or something like that?
Something like that, yeah.
Like, we must test our purity and... Yeah. Also, didn't he say something nice about Adolf Hitler?
Yeah. Yeah. Mixed legacy there, for sure.
No, we all have mixed legacies.
Well, I'd say there's uniformly bad out there. There's no uniformly good. Like like Hitler, Stalin, like who's gonna say a nice thing about those guys? Except Gandhi, apparently. I don't know, but
and communists and fascists.
Well, right.
Which are virtually extinct nowadays. And fascists, I mean,
that's
like the real fascists. Can you imagine just having to sleep out there just having a blanket to sleep next to a fire? I mean, I know you got a wall around you, but still.
So lucky I was born now. Instead of any other time.
Mm-hmm. He's never seen human beings before.
Oh, he gave him the Joe Biden treatment.
Oh, dear.
Give him a sniff.
I thought he only did that to women.
Well, fair. Yeah. Whoa!
Fireworks.
Yeah, that's a cool effect.
You remember in Thief of Baghdad how he managed to escape an entire city?
Yes. Okay, I have kind of a continuity problem here. Like, so he was raised by animals, so he's like, oh, this is a crazy new world. Oh, fire. I wonder what that is. Like, animals are smart enough to run away from fire. No, that's a little...
Maybe he's never... Well, let's make the assumption that he's never seen fire whatsoever. There haven't been any forest fire for the past, like, what did they say, 12 years?
Okay, but take a wolf that's never seen fire, and it's not going to be like, I wonder what that is. I'm going to lick it.
Give me a torch. Give me a torch.
boy has never seen fire before.
Oh,
He's from the
called it.
jungle. Yes, he's a wild boy. We must be kind to him. Release him. Release him.
Are you mad? This is a thing of the jungle.
Let me look.
Look at the scars on his arms and legs.
There's points on his bones. He has run on all fours with wolf cubs.
This boy has been reared in the jungle. He has the evil eye.
I begin to think he has.
Moonshine.
I think this boy is Masua's little baby, which was stolen that day we built the wall. Could this boy be yours, Masua?
Good guess.
No, actually, my dad read me the Jungle Book when I was a little kid, and I remember this bit from it.
Really?
Yeah, although that was at the end of the book.
Mistress, how could he be plump, running naked in the woods?
I warn you all, he has the evil eye.
No, Buldeo, he is some poor lost lad, though not my own. But I am a lonely woman, and if you would let me, I will shelter him for some other woman who has lost her son.
He is a wolf. Let one in, and all will follow.
He will bring down the jungle upon us. What the jungle has taken, the jungle has restored, Buldeo. Aye. Take this boy into thy house, my sister, and out of your little hoard of money, forget not to honor me, for I have saved his life on this day. Release him!
Wait! Are you going to turn this devil loose before I can protect you? A gun.
Buldeo, don't.
A gun!
Buldeo.
Now we'll release him.
No. Boy. Boy. Will you come with me?
Now, is that a statue of Buddha, or...
That definitely looks like a Buddha.
I thought Indians were Hindus, or... Wait. Buddha was an Indian, I believe.
I believe that is true. Yeah. Again, take this with a grain of salt, but I think Buddhism is a fairly prevalent minority religion there.
Mm-hmm. It's more. I think it's more prevalent east of India, like China, Japan,
Certainly, yeah.
Indonesia.
Yeah, but it's definitely like there's a decent sized minority, I think.
We have called the curse of the beast. No more shall we prosper. The wild pig will trample down our vines. The tiger will stalk our streets. We have
I think the tiger is the largest feline predator there is. Bigger than a lion.
upon evil. Mahala,
Wait, tigers are bigger than lions?
to bed.
Yeah,
I didn't know that. Huh.
like the Siberian tigers are like 1.5 times bigger than an African lion.
No shit.
Yeah, and there are actually lions in India.
Apparently I know very little about India.
Yeah, they were hunted almost to the brink of extinction, but
Right.
They've since bounced back a little bit. But they're so inbred that any sickness would probably wipe out the whole population.
Wow.
Yeah, they're all basically cousins.
It's a massive bummer.
Yeah.
Way to treat one who come to live with us?
So, does she really think that it's not her kid that disappeared?
Yeah, she doesn't think this is her boy.
Okay.
Why the long face? Sorry, I couldn't resist.
They should have had the horse talk to him.
I don't think the animals talk in this version at all.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Or I could be wrong.
I remember the day I gave the first little shoes to my nut. Wolf boy. Those feet have never worn shoes. No, you are not my son. But you look very much like my son now, too. Natu called me mother. 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 And what did the wolves call you?
I don't think wolves spoke English. Or are they all supposed to be speaking? I am assuming that they're all speaking Indian, but they're it's being translated.
Right, right.
Yeah. Isn't it actually the name of the language, or is it something called something else? Because I know the Germans call themselves Deutsch.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, what's the Japanese name for their own country is Nippon, isn't that right?
Something like that. I'm not sure.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure what they call themselves. That's a good question.
Yes, you were like a little frog to them, the beasts of the jungle.
I mean, you call yourselves Americans, but I call you Yankees. And you call me a Canuck, and I call myself a Canadian.
I just assume you ride your moose down to the maple syrup dispensary and.
Nah, we got dog sleds for that.
Yeah.
Months and months after that night, Mowgli was busy.
I mean, I was chuckling at it, but like he clearly like worked pretty hard on the performance. Like he's adopted like kind of like dog-like characteristics, like tilting his head, you know, when he's confused, kind of stuff, you know.
It's riding that bull around. You know, I went down the rabbit hole of YouTube recommendation videos. After I
always
watched
fun.
the video about, I watched this one video of how this group of hunters used a flint atlatl to bring down a bison,
Nice.
like a 1,300-pound bison. And then it showed me a video of like how farmers humanely put down their cows, and then the next video was how to skin the cow, and then the next video was how to properly butcher it. Like, I went down the rabbit hole.
What are you doing?
I don't necessarily want to see how the sausage is made. I just want to.
No. I didn't see how the sausages were made. I just saw how you like properly
Money?
field dress a cow.
Yes. Same comment applies.
Hunger?
I just want to enjoy the meat. I don't need to see the
No.
gory
It's good to
aspects.
know where it's good to know where your food comes from.
Well, that's
He gives us the rice.
that's a moral argument I have some sympathy for, but yeah.
Anything for this? Will you give me a tooth?
Tooth.
Hey,
You have all your
Sabu gets some lines.
A shot?
Yeah,
No.
they said that he was only there for a few months, so he's picked up the language very quickly.
He's a fast learner.
To sink it in the throat of my enemy.
Your enemy. Oh, you talk about Akela, the father wolf, and Raksha, the mother wolf, and how much better it is in the jungle with all your friends. Now, who could be your enemy?
Shere Khan. Tiger.
Tell Buldeo to sell you a knife. Give him the money.
I shall have a tooth. I shall have a tooth.
He's very agile.
Yes.
Like if I tried to make that jump, I think I'd break my knee.
Yeah. Yeah. Pull something. I almost killed myself playing PlayStation VR. Like, come on.
Well, let's see. We have some Japla daggers. It looks like an African sword.
Nice.
My father says I mustn't speak to you.
What happened to him?
Uh-oh.
I missed you 6 moons ago. He was Balu's cousin.
Oh no!
My father kills every bear to see.
He shoots him.
Because he is a great hunter.
That was my friend.
Even when he's
Hungry? He don't eat bears.
then why did you bring him here?
To show how brave he is. And my father was very brave to kill that tiger.
Ugh.
Its face.
That old
Well, how would you describe that look? It's like in between like it looks cringing constipated. So I would describe it. It's like
Fishing.
He looks in the river, he sees the fish he wants, then sit down.
Brother Harrison, if you went to buy a knife and there were like body parts of various friends who had disappeared, like arrayed around the room, like would you take it this well?
So I can keep it away from
I definitely wouldn't take it as well.
You just saw my head on the wall, just like.
Yeah, I would buy the knife, and then I would avenge you.
Thank you.
Put something on the wall. Like the old Condé. But I will spring as I die and give this tooth back to you.
the jungle, boy.
It's a decent sized knife there.
Yeah, that's.
I'm with the men pack, but I'm not a man.
What are you?
Was until now a cub. But now I have my tooth. I can run with the jungle as I please. I am a wolf.
You need one tooth.
You had a knife.
Well,
Would
we
you
don't.
go back
Well, we don't have sharp
Right.
teeth anymore.
Right.
The knife is yours. For 2 hours.
So I give me 3. 1, 2, 3. There. 3 is more than 2.
Yes. More than 2. Get out of my house.
Shere Khan, it is for you. Deep in your throat.
Would you want me to go back to the jungle?
Afraid of the jungle? Why? I love the wolf. They're my friends.
Then why did you buy the knife?
For Shere Khan, the tiger. This is for him. He drove me out of the jungle. He went away far off. But he swore he would lay my bones in the river when he returned. I also made a little promise. I have told the wolves I would kill him.
You can speak their tongue? You can speak to animals? Can you talk to Rama, the great herd bull?
Rama is a dumb slave. He has been with the man pack so long. He cannot talk to anyone.
Can you speak to him?
Achoo, 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 achoo.
That's a macaque.
It's what?
A macaque.
Oh,
Uh,
yeah.
I've seen video of this one city in India that's completely overrun with monkeys.
I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah, I think they have like a temple dedicated to a Hindu monkey god.
In all the jungle. We know this is true.
So you might say they brought it on
We
themselves.
always say it is.
Yeah, something like that. Like, how many gods are in Hindu? I think they have somewhere like I know it's not. I believe it's an obscenely high number of gods they have.
Yeah. Certainly feels more like much more pre-monotheism, like Roman style, where there's like a god of the doorknobs and a god of the dung piles, kind of stuff. You know.
God of the dung pile. I know
That's
they
true.
have. I know for a fact that there's a temple in India solely dedicated to the worship of rats.
Outstanding.
Let's go.
Wasn't it? It was over like coronavirus enclosures, wasn't it? Where like the monkeys overran the town.
No, this city in India was overrun with monkeys long before coronavirus.
Okay.
Reared its ugly head.
What did he say?
I'll just bring in flashbacks of that camping trip I was on.
Put on water.
If you need to unplug for a second, sir, I understand.
I'm good.
It was the spider for me in Thief of Baghdad.
Ugh.
I was like,
Jungle paper. Go with
peace out, guys.
Yeah, alright. I suffer from arachnophobia too, and so does everyone who has more than their own sense. So does everyone who has common sense.
Yeah.
I honestly can't tell whether or not this is like half map painting and half real footage.
I think probably the deepest background is a matte painting. I feel like the set starts like right around the green.
Yeah,
It looks good anyway. I mean,
very good for 1942.
yeah. Nice.
Day for night. I mean, I've seen some bright full moons in my time, but
Yeah.
I've never seen a full moon that bright.
It's like perfect studio lighting.
Yeah. Here come the elephants again. You know, I heard about there. I once saw this thing about like what was it called? Fatal Encounters or something with. It was a show about like fatal encounters people have with animals, and one of them was about this village in India. Every night they get attacked. Their fields are raided by a herd of elephants. Like
Wow.
like literally every single night. Like actually, as we speak, it's probably happening right now that they're driving the elephants away
Damn.
from their. I don't know whether or not it's like they grow tea or something, but it's a cash crop.
Okay.
And there was this one time, like back in 2007, I believe, where a calf was sadly killed during one of these skirmishes, and the mother elephant lost her mind completely. Grief.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah.
And she just started rampaging and started killing people wherever she found them. Professional
Damn.
hunter had to be brought in, and he put her down. But what shocked me, and this is true, was when they did an autopsy on her, they found human meat in her stomach. She was eating people.
Whoa.
And if you've ever seen like elephant teeth, they're not designed to do that. They're not designed to eat meat.
Right. I thought elephants were like the big friendly giants of the animal kingdom. Like
Yeah, obviously, but don't piss them off and don't kill their kids because then
Right,
they're just
right.
crazy.
Your claws are sharp,
That's crazy.
I know.
but not as good as mine. Look,
Yeah, aren't they like basically herbivorous?
They're 100% plant eaters.
Yeah, yeah. That's crazy.
Brown digger, eater of earth. I am Mowgli of the jungle, back in the night. Now that
Killed her kid and she just went John Wick on the village basically.
Mowgli, come back!
Exactly.
I'm afraid!
You know, all right. Props to actors who have to work with live animals because I know for the fact that animal was probably very, very well tamed, and there was a
Sure.
guy on site just to make sure that nothing would happen. But still, that thing could rip your throat out.
Yeah,
if it's so
yeah.
required.
There's a handler just out of scene, like
Yeah.
ready to lasso it.
Rifle trained on the thing all the time.
More likely in the 40s. Yeah.
I remember seeing this African adventure movie made in the 1930s, and there was one scene where they just straight up shot an animal.
Oh God.
No animals were harmed in making this film. Did not apply.
Yeah. Can't use that disclaimer. Of course, there's the legend of the stuntman who died on Ben-Hur, and they say they left the shot in. I've always been a little dubious personally.
You mean the one where the chariot runs over him, and the thing before it runs over him, he's on his stomach, but when it goes over him, he's on his back?
That may be it. I'm not sure of the exact shot, but that rings true.
I remember my history teacher told me this one story about a Russian movie made in the 1920s where some guy accidentally got his head chopped off in a battle scene. They left it in.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Well, every time we do a Russian movie on the show, we make jokes about how they don't care about their citizens.
Well, we've
Doesn't
only
surprise
done
me that much.
the sword and the dragon.
That's true.
And, Maybe next time it'll be Alexander Nevsky.
Yes, yes, that was the one.
No, apparently I heard that human and chimpanzee's DNA is only like 2% different.
I've read similar. Yes.
Yeah. Apparently we're so similar that we can actually give blood to each other.
Really?
Yeah, apparently.
That's crazy. I had not heard that.
Yeah. She fell at least, I want to say, 7 feet onto a pile of gold coins, and she's all right.
She's like,
I know gold is a soft and malleable metal, but not that soft.
I was gonna say, if I fell 7 feet onto a pile of gold, I'm like, I broke both ankles, and I'm fantastic. like, I will never walk again, and I've never been better.
I'm rich. Like, I got my hospital bills already checked out. Oh dear.
Yes.
Oh dear. What kind of snake is that? She's being remarkably calm.
Seriously.
Like, at least back away. That's a king cobra too.
Oh, he's about to mess you up. So I just watched both modern Rambo films, and in the 2008 one, he's like a snake wrangler at the beginning. It's pretty great.
Let's get back to
I've only seen one bit from the 2008 one, the one with the 50 cal scene.
Incredible. Incredible.
nothing.
Oh, it's a fake stick now, I think.
Yeah. He talks.
Father of Cobras, we be of one blood, you and I. She's only a little cub from the man pack. She means thee no harm.
Oh, what thou with the knife and the snake's tongue.
Mowgli they call me. I'm of the jungle. The wolves are my people. Father of Cobras, who art thou?
I am the warden of the king's treasure. The great king built a stone above me that I might teach death to those who come to steal. 3 times the stone has been lifted by thieves. Look at thy feet. The thieves are still here.
Nice.
But I am no thief. Be still, Mala, be still.
Oh no, boy. Let her run to and fro a while. Let her make them sport. The others did so until I touched them. Then they rippled a while. Sighed and was still.
Kill him, Mowgli! Kill him!
Kill him? Don't be afraid. Look, our father of Cobras is so old he has outlived his poison.
His fangs have fallen out.
Oh.
There's been too much talk of killing. Come, Mahala. We'll go now. Keep that silly treasure. But I'll take this.
Nice.
I can use it to prod Rama with.
Nice.
See, is that supposed to be like an axe or a scepter of some kind?
Thought it was like a stylized halberd of some sort.
That's too short to be a halberd.
Oh yeah, right.
A mace, maybe?
Yeah.
Kill me?
I guess I just mean the head.
Don't.
I have outlived my poison, but that ruby holds more death than all my drive.
Oh.
It will kill
It's a murder, death, kill
But this
mace.
stone will do my
Whatever
One
it
of
is.
those.
It is
It's one of those like curse the jewels.
Right.
That whoever takes it into his possession shall die.
Nay, Father Cobras, I believe thee.
Be thou.
We shall go as we came.
It be wise to take no death with thee.
May I take just this one piece, Mowgli?
Leave it.
Keep it, if you like.
There's no way that's gonna go bad.
I think she's just boosted the local economy by 100 points.
Great love.
Get up. There's no fire in the grate. There's no rice here.
But it was not a dream. I saw the great king's city.
Get on. Enough of this talk.
I thought they were going all like Princess Bride with the storyteller's flashback. Like I thought that was going to be like a motif throughout, but
I think it is.
okay.
Maybe I'm dreaming. This is pure gold. Who gave this to you, my darling child?
Like Cobra.
Cobra?
Well, Snake gave it to you. Okay.
Diamonds?
With a big ruby.
Big ruby?
This big.
This big. Where? What nonsense is this? What is this room? This ruby? When did you go there? Whose gold is this, Mahalo?
The great king's gold. In the treasure chamber of the king's palace. I tell you, Father, Mowgli said I might keep just this one.
Uh-oh.
You have been in the jungle.
Last night Mowgli took me there. But Father, you will not hurt him.
I bet you wouldn't, dude.
I'm not going to slaughter my cash cow.
Yeah.
Not a living soul, do you hear?
Uh-oh.
What's
It's
this?
it's like seagulls when a French fry drops at the beach. They all go for it.
Exactly.
I once, one time when I was 7 years old, I made the stupid decision of throwing my last French fry up into a cloud of seagulls at the beach. Next thing I know, it was just a blizzard of white feathers, and just screaming and just like bird crap coming down everywhere. I never did that again. I can tell you that.
Yeah. It's like they all have a hive mind or something. Like they know when there's a. Yeah.
Now, wait a minute, Barbara. There is no river between us.
Oh, my poor leg. This lumbago is killing
Lumbago. Oh no. Oh no, not lumbago.
This lumbago is
For those of you who played Red Dead Redemption, you will get the reference.
I have not. Is that like an old timey like gout or something?
One of the characters called Uncle. He's a lazy no nothing, and he always
Right.
complains like, "Oh, my lumbago's acting up. Can't do what you want me to do." It's like,
Move your left foot. I said the left.
Just clench.
buddy, just move your left foot. It's
The game's up. Clench it in your toes.
he's trying to.
Yeah.
You are standing on my money.
Yoma, I saw it first. It's mine.
Never argue with a man while he's holding a razor.
Right.
Where? It's a lost city. In the jungle.
You have found a treasure.
Where?
Don't want to tell the whole village. Not a word.
Oh, now the word
Water.
spreads.
Lying around on the drop, I see. when you're in a jungle and all of a sudden the birds start going crazy, that's when you start running in the opposite direction.
Bad sign. Oh, the man, the myth.
Oh, also when you start hearing that coming out of the jungle, it's best to turn around. I've only been in one jungle in my life, and that was in Guatemala. It was very quiet, come to think of it.
Yeah, I guess, I don't know. I've been to Fiji, and I don't know if that necessarily qualifies as a jungle. It certainly felt like it, like weather-wise.
It's a tropical island.
Yeah. Wake up!
Tiger's coming.
Really made the most out of their animal footage, I must say.
Yeah. You know what? I actually saw footage of this cattle herd in India. It was being driven into the gates because the tiger was coming. The last cow wasn't fast enough. Killed it right outside the village gate.
Damn.
Yeah. Villagers couldn't do a thing.
Right.
And I don't know whether or not it was a small cow or a very big tiger, but they looked almost the same size.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, especially since tigers are protected still, I assume.
Yeah, they are.
You can't just straight up shoot the tiger. Like,
well, you could, but then you'd have to pay a pretty hefty fine.
right.
I mean, personally, I'd be perfectly okay with paying that $15,000 fine. I mean, if it's a question between my life or saving somebody else's life.
Right. I guess the cow would be kind of that's a dilemma, right? It's like, well, do we sacrifice this one cow, or do we, deal with the legal ramifications of killing a tiger?
They locked a cow out of the gates.
Little frog to the temple.
No, not I. I have my tube.
No, don't go, don't go. Wait! Don't go, he will kill you.
No. I shall bring back his yellow hide.
Nice.
Mowgli! Mowgli!
What is your son, Monsieur? Where did he go?
Stop him, he has gone after the tiger.
Oh, they're bragging of a child. Don't be patient, Buldeo. He'll be back.
Suppose the tiger should kill him. Oh, what a tragic calamity.
No, we must save him. We must bring him back.
We mustn't let our cash cow get
You
eaten.
all want to comfort me this way. He really is a sweet boy. I knew you would come to love him.
Love him? I wish I had a boy like him. He's not back in a short time. I'll track him to the ends of the earth.
That's got to be a set.
Absolutely, yeah.
Ever consider just how much effort it goes into making one of these sets, and then after the filming's done, they just destroy it
They
all?
just tear it down, yeah. That's all you've got is that footage. Especially back then, though. Like, the creativity is just, like, staggering.
Mm-hmm.
I want to sleep. Go away.
I have to talk to you.
What?
So only the snakes speak in this movie.
Only the snakes speak English, I guess. Mowgli has to talk to the monkeys in their language.
He and I.
Go. It is a manling.
Mowgli.
The little frog? The one that used to throw stones at me
I was a captain, Kaa.
and called me a flat-headed earthworm.
Forgive me, for you are a wise, old, strong, and most beautiful Kaa.
True. I am beautiful.
Yeah, maybe it's a maggot.
Flattery will get you everywhere.
Now that I'm a man, I have a tooth. I wish to pull the whiskers of death.
The striped one?
You know all things?
I know that Shere Khan is killed and eaten, and now sleeps by the bamboo. The
Ooh.
monkey, the jackal told me so before he passed on.
Baki.
Yes. Here he is.
Awesome.
How may I slay
It's a horrible way to die if you think about
God.
it, being just swallowed head first.
With
Yeah.
one blow, let us go upstream.
I think I've only ever heard of one case of a snake killing and eating a person. It was an African rock python, and it killed I believe it was a 3-year-old boy.
Damn.
It swallowed him whole. They never found the snake.
Yeah, I've never seen never seen anything about like people getting eaten. I know like they've gotten to like monkeys and like surprisingly large creatures. Like there's some videos out there of that, but
And alligators, too, I believe.
yeah.
Knows your cunning.
And if I made him angry, Kaa, will he follow me into the river?
If he will not catch you first.
I wonder how they managed to do that.
It's a cool puppet.
Thank you, Wastable.
Is it? There must be like a track underneath of it.
Yeah, I'd imagine. Yeah.
Wait for you here.
And just like a oscillating wire inside the body kind of thing.
Or maybe it's just a track that.
Maybe. Yeah.
Wish me good hunting, O wise, strong, and most beautiful Kaa.
Good hunting.
I do like the snake fulfilling like the Obi-Wan Kenobi role, but also like being so susceptible to flattery. Right. I gotta get up before this epic battle. I'll be back in 20 seconds.
You're about to look. You're about to miss the epic battle, though.
Seriously? Oh, okay.
Did I wake you up? You hunter of worms? You striped cattle thief? Don't sneak.
This Shere Khan is not voiced by George Sanders.
Coward! You mangy yellow dog! Come back!
Nobody calls me yellow.
Yeah, he's orange.
Yeah, right?
You jump?
Yeah, it's like incorrect for one thing.
Too old? You frog eater? Fish killer?
Don't call the alligator big mouth until after you cross the river.
Get your hide today.
Well, he's got you treed, bud. I don't know how you expect to do that.
That's a 700-pound, very angry cat.
Yeah.
No, I won't come down. You come up to me. Get this. And this.
They're actually throwing stones at that tiger.
Come on, Shere Khan, catch me.
All right, back in 30.
All right. I shall keep keep the audience entertained. Run, Mowgli, run! Or swing, Mowgli, swing, I should say. Ah, that was the plan. Get him underwater and then stab him to death. Mowgli, you are aware tigers can swim, right? Oh, the water's turning red. He's got him.
Wow, I missed a lot.
So they tricked him underwater. Mowgli jumped in on top of him and stabbed him to death underwater.
Damn.
This is getting dangerous.
I should have waited until right now.
The tiger is waiting for us in this tall grass.
All right. Stay here.
Now, is that a matte painting behind them, or are they actually on a large set?
I think that was a painting behind them.
Now, I honestly wonder if that's actually a proper dead tiger they have there.
Ugh. We hope not.
Again, 1942.
Yeah.
They can get away with that stuff.
Right. It's a giant soundstage they filmed this on, though.
Mm-hmm.
Shere Khan is dead!
I believe, like Thief of Baghdad, this is one that they made in America because of World War II.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What if he finds the boy and tears the secret from him and then says he didn't find him?
You're right. You cannot trust him.
Always trust greedy men to destroy themselves.
You go first and I'll protect your rear. Go on.
Don't argue with the man with the blunderbuss.
Right.
By the bull that bought me, I made a promise. A little promise.
It's almost a Treasure of the Sierra Madre sort of relationship.
Before I keep my word.
The greed will destroy them.
Lend me your coat. You won't need it anymore. You don't need to shoot Baldeo. I have killed him. Look at him. This is the end of a very old war.
You have killed him. You found him there.
I killed him with my tooth. He is mine.
Who are you to tell me what is yours?
I think the knife wounds on the tiger's corpse will speak for themselves.
Yeah, right.
You took my daughter to
The evidence is there.
You took her to a lost city. Come on. Take me to the treasure chamber.
I will not take you, Baldeo. The lost city is a city of death.
Oh dear.
The treasure is death.
Bagheera, get ready to take him.
Come on, jump.
You shoot that boy and you won't get rich.
Go ahead and shoot.
Scum of a wolf cave.
Nice.
I hope he didn't shoot the boy. No. That's a sign for us.
That's a dummy.
Yeah. Understandable.
Take back, poor man. Spare my life. Spare my life, Margaret.
Whoa, he thought he shapeshifted. That's awesome.
I did not know you were anything more than a herd boy. May I rise up and go away, my lord?
Get up. Go. Tell Masua that Mowgli has avenged her men. He has killed Shere Khan and will bring home his yellow hide.
Look.
Oh, the typical bow down worship.
Awesome. Literal kowtowing.
Maharaja. Tell me the secret too.
I think Maharaja just means great king.
I think that's true. Yeah.
3 old vultures?
I know that there was a type of soldier in the Soljek. Was it the Soljek army? Northwestern India, Pakistan border region, called Rajpushnan, which I think translates to son of a king.
Okay. I know that when Alexander the Great expanded eastward, he started to take on the trappings of like a more Eastern king. Like he wanted to be like bowed to and stuff, as opposed to like the sort of the more Greek-inspired tradition. You know, he took on a lot of what he saw like in.
He was going native, basically.
Yeah, more or less. Yeah.
Come on, Buldeo. No tricks now. If you try to cheat us, we'll change you into something worse, but I swear to.
Get on, Bakira. Stop that quarrel.
No, leave them bickering.
Oh, you're trying to suffer the Black Panther before my eyes. He is a witch, I tell you. I must warn the village.
I think you mean warlock. Witches tend to be. No, wait. No. Wait, I remember this. A man was hanged in Salem for being a witch. So.
Really, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I knew a guy was pressed to death, and his last words were "more weight."
Really?
Yeah. That guy was a G.
You see, when you live in a denouncement society like that, it's best to keep everyone on your good side.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if we still burned witches at the stake today?
I mean, cancel culture.
Yeah. Well, there's just no fire involved.
We just yell about them on Twitter now.
Look at Buldeo, the mighty hunter. Oh! Oh!
Oh, good after him.
What have I done? Oh!
What was kind of gaping so?
Gotta blanch and spill the fire!
Remember, he must have a chance to confess.
Yes, the 3 of us will deal with him alone.
We'll deal with him first.
I think there are still some tribes in Papua New Guinea that still kill people being witches or something like that.
I can't speak to Papua New Guinea. I know Saudi Arabia, as recently as like the last decade, was executing people for witchcraft.
I think they're still doing that too.
That may be, yeah. That great ally of the United States, Saudi Arabia. But, you know, this isn't a political show.
Yeah. If we turn this into a political show, this will devolve into a screaming contest.
I mean, probably not between you and I. If we brought anybody else on, probably.
Oh, yes, definitely.
Oh, no! We are ready! Bring the witch boy!
Well, boy, witch or devil, whatever you are, you heard them. They are ready.
One last choice. The secret
or the fire.
Buldeo!
Let me talk to him. Let me talk.
Good. You talk to him. I will leave you alone.
So why won't Mowgli just tell them where the gold is? Like, why does he care about the gold?
Because the Cobra in there said that the ruby would bring death or something like that.
That's right. That's right. Yeah.
And he has no use for it, and he can't understand why they would want it so badly.
Right. Yeah.
Not my little son. Why won't you tell them the secret?
Never will I take them into the jungle.
But they will set you free. Free to live with me.
I have a jungle mother too. And these two things fight together in me. Like the snakes fight together in the spring. I was a wolf. The jungle cast me out. I'm a man. The man pack cast me out.
But you'll kill Shere Khan. You can go back to the jungle. Aye. You can be lord of the jungle.
I have nowhere to go.
Man without a country.
To the red flower. The fire. It does not matter. The jungle will know from Bagheera that I have killed Shere Khan.
No. The jungle will know from you, Mowgli. See? Here is your tooth.
Mother.
Oh, they want her to let him go.
Oh.
He'll escape.
Are you also too dumb to see it?
Of course. He'll escape and then we'll follow him to the treasure.
That's right.
You two go to the edge of the jungle. Wait there and mark his trail. Go.
Your time is up.
Yeah, he's very agile.
Seriously. I mean, I assume that's the actor doing the stunts. I like how in any group of three, there's always like a competent dominant one, like one that wants their spot, and then a dumb one.
Wait! Messua is no witch. But Buldeo is a bat. Tie both of them until I return.
He entered by this tree.
He never suspected when he escaped.
See, this is why you never talk about your plans in the open, because you never know who's listening in.
Yeah. And Jungle Boy's kind of defending home court here too, so.
He's got the home field advantage.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not terrifying whatsoever.
I'm afraid. There's nothing to be afraid of.
Our guns. Let's go. We can't be very far away.
Yeah, you got your guns. But if you run into a full-grown bull elephant,
Dude.
that's not going to do anything but piss it off.
I suddenly feel like I'm watching Predator. When they're like, in the first, 20 minutes, they're all the soldiers marching through the forest. They're like completely ill-suited to the actual like problems they'll face.
I've never actually seen Predator in its entirety.
It's a masterpiece in my opinion. It's just a great action film.
Get to the chopper!
Yes. Stick around. Love Arnie.
Mm-hmm. Is he still doing movies? I mean, the most recent one I can think of him doing is Last Stand in 2017?
Yeah, here and there. Not that much. There's some where he tries like serious acting. It's like some post-apocalyptic thing that I haven't seen, but people said he was really good in it. So
I've heard rumors that they're going to make a third Conan movie with him.
That's a terrible idea.
I mean, how old is he? 70?
Just past, I think. He's like 71, 72, something like that, I think. I would take like a cameo as like a passing the torch kind of thing, but he shouldn't be the centerpiece at all.
I will be the Maharaja! I will be the Maharaja of this mighty city! I will be the chief of all the temple! I will be the chief of all the temple!
Awesome.
I will have all the barbershops!
Aim low.
I am Ozymandias. Behold my works and despair.
Behold my barbershops.
You look over there.
Dude, there's enough down there for all three of you. Stop trying to hog it all.
Honestly, yeah. 3-way split. Go your separate ways. You're all the king of wherever you are. Doesn't matter.
Is that guy's gun barrel long enough? Seriously, that is a giant set. You finally you saw that earlier, but now look at the guy's.
Yeah, they probably shared some sound stages with like Gone with the Wind or something, like the Wizard of Oz, stuff like that. Like,
it wasn't Gone with the Wind canceled and then uncanceled.
Yeah, I kind of remember something about that. I mean, that's even like pre-cancellation. People have been talking about how it's like problematic for years or whatever, but
well, apparently the book is a lot worse.
It's decidedly pro-South, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, it's an incredible film. Like you can't argue about that, but.
And the black actress who plays the house slave, what's her name?
Hattie McDaniel, I think.
Yeah, she was the first African American woman to win an Oscar, if I do believe.
Correct, and she was not allowed to go to the ceremony, but she did win.
I believe she went to the ceremony. She just wasn't allowed to use the front entrance or something like that.
Maybe. Yeah, I may be misremembering that. I thought she couldn't actually go on stage to accept or something.
I remember she once said, "I'd rather be paid $700 a month to play a maid than make $7 being a maid." Something like that.
Did you know Olivia de Havilland is still alive? Speaking of Gone with the Wind,
I know.
That's insane.
She's like 103 years old.
That's insane.
And she still rides around on her bicycle.
Yeah, when I saw that, I was like, "What?"
and Kirk Douglas, he was 103 years old. He died was it last year?
I think it was last year. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's the one.
Yeah.
Where's my royal turban?
Bumbling nincompoop.
Man's burying himself alive in gold. Alright.
I'm Scrooge McDuck all of a sudden. Swimming in coins? How do you swim in coins?
You don't. Did you ever see that one clip from Family Guy where he tries that?
Yeah.
And it's like, why would anyone try to do this? Now, they must be using brass or something.
Oh yeah,
Or-
yeah.
Oh, they all want the ruby now. Like, guys, just take the gold.
Damn.
Leave it. Like,
Man, shall I bash your heads in? Give it to me. I had first choice. No, it's mine.
The old Cobra was right.
It's got like a one ring like ability to hypnotize you.
I want that ruby. It's mine. Let go. It belongs to my robe. It belongs to me. Understand? It's we lost our reason.
all right. Let's make an agreement that if you and I ever discover a giant treasure hoard like that, we just split it right down the middle.
50-50. Sold.
Yeah, you get everything on that side of the room. I get everything on this side of the room.
Easiest decision on planet Earth.
Rubies like this with my share.
Of course, if it turns out that there's more gold on one side of the room than the other, we'll just even out the difference.
50-50 on the resources, on the value.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that.
Yourselves up.
Yeah.
Get out before nightfall.
I've always wondered how much dollar values there would be in a treasure hoard like that. Like,
I know.
certainly, like $15 million at the very least.
Yeah, somebody calculated Scrooge McDuck's net worth, and it was in like the quadrillions. It was like more than the global economy. It's like,
That looks like it would equally hurt, and you would enjoy it at the same time. Like,
yeah.
I'm slowly being brained with gold coins, but I don't care because they're gold coins.
Every coin is a concussion. Like I forgot how to read, but I'm richer than Bezos.
Yeah. Like they look to be roughly about the size of a Canadian loony or toonie. They're a fair size.
Aren't all your bills different sizes?
No, they're all the same size. They're just different colors.
Oh, okay.
Like
I always heard there were different sizes for blind people, but maybe that's your own.
I think the Brits have it. Like our $5 bills are kind of bluish. Our $20 bills are green, and our $50 are red.
Right. Okay.
What I heard.
Yeah.
Oh, they're shiny too.
Fun fact. Yeah. Fun fact. This is the first $50 bill I've actually ever seen.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
Also,
crazy.
our money's made out of plastic.
Whoa.
Yeah. It's virtually impossible to counterfeit.
Let me see if I got an American 50 on me. I do not.
I know I had an American $1 bill.
It's fives and tens, no 50s. So.
Yeah, yours is still made out of paper.
Right.
Yeah. Very easy. Like, hang on, don't you have like silk woven into the fabric, woven into the paper?
Yes, and it's got like a weird little. Dude, I remember the first time somebody showed me like the weird little strip, like you hold the bill up to the light and it says like USA 20 in it. It's
We have something similar that, except it's sort of like it's a holographic design. I'm not sure if I can see it on the camera, but it's see-through. But
whoa.
See it?
Yeah. Wait, who is that on the 50?
To be honest, I actually don't know.
Nice. Dude, that'd be a fun video. We should just compare every piece of currency between our countries.
Yeah. I think I know that your Canadian dollars and American dollars are roughly in similar in value. But yours is worth just a little bit more than ours.
Yeah, it's fluctuated a bit. I think back in the 90s, ours was worth like $2 American or some crazy thing. But since then, it like leveled out, and it's really close in the past 20 years, I think.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Meanwhile, we got this.
They're wading through chest-deep water, weighted down with all that money.
Yes.
They've got that has to be like a 30 pounds of coins right there.
Like they're all dressed as sultans all of a sudden, or maharajas, if you will.
Sultans, maharajas, caliphs.
Yes.
Viziers, or whatever
I've heard it argued credibly that my my home state, California, has to do with the word caliph. Because of the Muslim influence on Spain.
Oh yeah, that's right. California
Yeah.
was named by the Spanish.
Yes, absolutely.
And-
Yeah. And most of the cities, frankly, you know.
Los Angeles, San Francisco, San Diego.
Sacramento, yeah. San Jose, goes on and on, yeah.
They're all named after Catholic saints, I believe, because San is the Spanish word for saint.
Yeah, for the most part. Los Angeles, obviously the Angels, you know.
Santi Cristos, Jesus Christ. Actually, that's what it translates to.
Santa Barbara, one of my favorite cities in the world.
That looks like it would be very uncomfortable to sleep in.
Yeah.
Guys, just be grateful with what you have.
Honestly.
Don't start killing each other now. You're golden. You are set for life. Just
Your individual sacks, you never have to work again. You're done.
your greatest of great grandkids don't even have to work again.
Right.
You see, that breastplate doesn't even fit him properly.
Well, this is kind of the bumbler, so I guess that's fitting.
The barbershop.
Yeah. Oh. You upset the owls. That is one ugly monkey.
That's an orangutan. It's an ape.
Hideous.
I think they're ugly. You should see the males.
Looks even more like a burn victim.
I only wanted to...
No, they got like these big, flat, fleshy, like growths on the sides of their heads.
He tried to kill me.
Nice.
I had to do it, Bombay. I had to do it. Naturally.
Yeah, he tried to kill me. He was underneath me, and I was on top of him whacking his head. But he tried to kill me.
I'm just gonna do this with this knife, and if your face happens to be in the way, well, I guess that's just your fault.
So, are they just gonna leave him and his stuff there? Nope. Okay. His treasure's not mine.
Yeah.
He's now carrying 70 pounds worth of gold.
This also reminds me of a Twilight Zone episode.
Hang on. They went from the village to the Lost City in a day. Why is it taking them so long to get back? Okay, they're up there. They're weighed down by the gold, but still.
I know you're not a Game of Thrones guy, but fans and detractors alike have made fun of how travel time is completely story dependent in Westeros.
Oh yeah. I once saw a film theorist here, MacPat. Oh, they're starting to lose their treasure.
Oh no!
Just follow the trail of gold coins.
Yeah.
You'll find them.
Yeah.
They're pulling an Elon Mudivich. That's gotta be like murder. Like, you're carrying 70 pounds of gold in a jungle. The humidity alone would be enough to kill.
Yeah, so this honestly really similar theme to the Twilight Zone episode I mentioned, because a guy ended up trading like a gold bar for like one drink of water kind of thing, and it was like a kind of spin on like what is the value of things, you know.
You must bear witness. I had to kill him. I had to kill him.
A look of just pure disgust.
Yes.
Like,
oh no!
Someone's about to get eaten alive.
Damn. That's a good effect. I'm fine with that effect.
Personally, I think I would have just like broken the ruby off and chucked it away. Like, it's only the ruby that's cursed. Actually, that thing's perfectly fine.
Breaking a curse was that easy? That's such a Family Guy joke. It's like, I am cursed. I will haunt all of your descendants. You're just like, chuck it.
Oh, he's leaving all of the rest of this stuff behind.
Oh man.
Nope. No, he's going back for it. So now he's carrying his own stuff and his two buddies' stuff. He's carrying 130 pounds of gold.
I think I could do it.
Yeah, he's dropped all the stuff now.
Yeah.
Except for the ruby. Oh, nope.
Oh.
Grinning monster. Change into any beast you will. Wolf, panther, any beast you will. I'm not afraid of you. Change. Change!
Oh, he still thinks he's Mowgli.
Yeah. Run for it, brother, run!
Scream! Scream, you witches of the forest! Scream!
Another great shot.
I'll burn that by the witch with sword. Then I'll come back with 100 strong and set fire to your jungle when the east wind blows. I'll burn you all. Burn you all. Burn you all.
Fluffy, thou knowest the village of the man pack that cast me out? They are idle, senseless, and cruel. They do not kill the weaker for food, but for spawn. When they are full fed, they would throw their own breed into the red cloud. This I have seen. It is not well that the man pack should live here anymore.
All in agreement, raise your hand, raise your trunk.
Kill them? Why? What good are the white bones to me? I shall let the jungle in upon them. Give the village back to the wild golden vine.
Have you ever seen skeletons of mammoths before?
Not really in depth. I have seen like the skull of an elephant and how it probably inspired like the Cyclops myth, because like the trunk hole just looks like a big like eye socket in the middle. But I haven't like studied the skeleton in depth. No.
Well, I once saw a mammoth skeleton next to an elephant skeleton for comparison.
Nice.
I think it was a Colombian mammoth. Like, it was one of the largest mammoth species. And this thing was like, this thing was head and shoulders taller than a modern elephant.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. The tusks were just massive.
Right. Remember a few years ago, they found an actual mammoth, like with actual flesh frozen, and they like cut some of it off and cooked it.
Wasn't that in the 1880s they tried that?
The one I'm thinking of is pretty recent. It was like 5 or 6 years ago. And they asked him what it tasted like, and he was like, rotten meat. I'm like, well, yeah, that that adds up.
Oh dear, Health and Safety Bureau's not gonna have a field day over this.
Yeah.
You know, I remember one time my dad woke me up in the middle of the night because he found this footage. Apparently, a living mammoth crossing a river in Siberia or something.
Whoa!
But it was like super, super grainy, far away. It's like, also, it was like 12 o'clock at night. I was 12 years old, and my dad spent 45 minutes looking for this thing. It's like, Dad, just screw this. Let me go to sleep, and you'll show me in the morning. It's like, no, I want to show it to you now. He found it. It's like, that's all. That is, I think that's a bear with a big fish in its mouth, not a mammoth.
I love that your dad got you up at midnight to show you basically a Bigfoot video.
Essentially, yeah. Oh, the guy is setting the jungle on fire, and now everyone's abandoning ship.
Damn. I did see a headline too a few years ago about possibly cloning mammoths and bringing them back.
Well, we may very well see mammoth clones within our lifetimes. I mean,
that'd be cool.
Of all the prehistoric creatures that could be cloned, mammoths are one of the more likely to happen.
And they'd be right up there in your neck of the woods. I mean, if they let them loose.
Nah, I'm probably more Siberia.
Oh.
Yeah, Siberia, although northern. That'd be cool, though. I would love to see a living woolly mammoth.
That'd be dope.
Of course, then we'd have to bring back the saber-toothed tigers, just because we could.
I'll allow it.
And then release them into the wild.
Personally,
tigers are bad.
I'm fine with playing God. Play all the God you want. Make all these crazy things come back.
Did Jurassic Park teach you nothing, sir?
I know. Everyone's making fun of the governor of Florida because it's such a coronavirus shit show. They're comparing him to like opening Jurassic Park too early kind of thing. Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to the next Jurassic Park movie.
I haven't seen the last one, but I really liked the first Chris Pratt one a lot. And I don't know how I missed the sequel, but
yeah, the sequel's okay.
Yeah.
There's one bit where logic kind of goes out the window for one of the characters. Like, you watch the character do this certain thing, and you go, "Why on earth would you do that? That seems so stupid."
Right.
Oh, there's Baloo.
Yeah.
And his cub. Oh no.
That'd be a Kit for you Tailspin viewers.
But you, my son, come with us.
Not while one little cub is in danger.
I must go and save all the other animal babies.
Yes.
That set was big, and just imagine if they had messed up this shot. All that preparation, all that time and man hours just went up in smoke.
I was gonna say, I wonder if this is how they tore it down.
It must have been an open air set. Had to have been.
Yeah.
There's no way you're gonna let a fire that big in a soundstage.
For sure. Yeah. Oh.
Follow me. This way, follow me.
It's a cool shot.
Yeah, it is.
Didn't California suffer like a major forest fire back in the I want to say 1910s?
Probably. They suffer major forest fires every summer now. Although oddly, I haven't heard about too many this year, but I know when I drove down there for my niece's high school graduation, first time I've been there in years, and I probably about every 45 minutes of the drive, I drove past like a new, like recent, like burned patch, like just off the highway. You know, yeah, it's bad.
We have forest fires up here in Canada, but we don't get them that often. But when we do, oh brother,
they just
like
go forever.
There was one a couple years ago. It was at a Fort McMurray, I believe the place was called, and like several thousand people were displaced.
Wow.
Like there was this one video. There's this one story where a guy got the warning like, "Hey, fire's coming, get out!"
Yeah.
And he got his car. He loaded up his car, got out of there, but he had his security cameras all over his house, so he watched his house burn down.
Oh God. Oh wow, that sucks.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember the footage from it. It looked like a scene out of hell.
Yeah, I can imagine. I know. There's like a tiny little suburban community, or there was rather, outside of my hometown, and one of the fires like 2 or 3 years ago just burned it to the ground. Like my high school English teacher, house just gone. You know.
Come back with us at last.
I'm of the jungle. Their lair is my lair. Their
Nice.
trail is my trail. Their fight is my fight.
Why? He's no longer my son. He's a godling of the woods.
Getting some Mononoke vibes there.
My revenge after. I became no Maharaja. Mighty city. Even the little village burned to the ground. In my struggle with the jungle, as you see, I was beaten.
Then? What happened then? What became of Mowgli and your daughter? And how did you escape from the fire?
That, Sahib, is another story.
Sequel baiting for a movie that will never be made.
Right. Wow.
Very well made movie.
Well, Brother Harrison, what did you think of Disney does not present the Korda brothers? Zoltan Korda? Zoltan Korda presents The Jungle Book by Rudyard Kipling.
Very well made, very well shot, very well scored,
Yeah.
very well acted.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Top to bottom, really, really good. That Sabu, I think his career kind of fell off as he hit adulthood. Correct me if I'm wrong there, but
I think he actually I could be from what I understand, and I could be completely wrong. Take this with a grain of salt. He joined the U.S. Air Force as a tail gunner at a B-17, and after the war was over, he died of a heart attack.
Okay. Yeah, but he was great, both in Baghdad and here. Great, just funny, good lead actor, honestly.
I've only ever seen him in 2 other movies, and they were both much earlier in his career. One was another Rudyard Kipling adaptation, something about like dancing elephants.
I see.
And another one was the name of it, but he played a young Maharaja trying to get his throne back.
Okay, those probably like in the legit child actor days, I'd imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, this was a lot of fun, and it's a legitimately interesting historical artifact, I guess. Just, it was made, I want to say the animated one was like 1967, so...
somewhere around those lines, yeah.
India had been independent for like 20 years, and I don't think that one's even explicitly based in India. I don't think they even mention India in that one, but...
no, but I think it's heavily implied that they're in India.
Yeah, for sure. But, yeah, this one, obviously, they're explicitly state, yes, they are in India, and it's, pre-independence, so it's It'd be an interesting analysis, I think, if we ever took the time to like compare the different versions and their depictions of things, I guess. But
there's a couple different versions. There's a TV show, an animated TV show that I know about, and then there's this one, and obviously the Disney one. But there's also another live action one from the 1990s starring Cersei Lannister.
Oh God, I forgot about that one.
I've never seen that one.
That'd be a funny watch. God, I'm sure it's terrible.
Yes.
Yeah, but yeah, this was a lot of fun and really great production. And these Korda brothers can they know how to make a movie. I'll say that.
Mm-hmm.
Have anything else?
I wish they could have ended it just a little bit. Like, I honestly wish they made a direct sequel, because like the lady says, like, what happened after all that? Like, that's another story.
Yeah, they
one that will never be told.
They teased the sequel, and for some reason, it honestly kind of surprises me that it didn't happen. It's like,
I
don't know. You think about like the '80s He-Man movie. They have Skeletor like at the end, like, I'll be back. It's like they really thought they were going to get a sequel to that thing.
Yeah. You should, like, word of advice to future filmmakers: never end your movie on a cliffhanger, like, sequel bait thing, because if you don't get one, you just look like an idiot.
It becomes internet lore and a source of internet laughter forever.
Yeah.
But, no, I agree with you. A sequel should have been made, and it's probably a story as to why it didn't happen, but
because I know for the fact that Rudyard Kipling wrote several Jungle books, actually. Like,
okay, so it's like a Wizard of Oz type of thing.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
All right, everyone. I hope you enjoyed. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe both to this channel and to the World Renowned Historian's own channel and to my channel. Until next time, guys. This has been your host, Harrison MacArthur, Draco Pendragon, and World Renowned Historian, signing off.
Remember to dislike and unsubscribe. I'm kidding. Don't do any of that. Unless you want to. It's your Google account. Do whatever you want with it. I don't care. Anyways, guys, yes, that was a lot of fun. Couldn't have said it better, sir. Peace out, kids.